Yo, what's good, my YouTube channel? It's me, Wally's Well and World the Well Professor. I'm in the house. Do you know what it's about? It's about time for Wally's Wednesday Wisdom. Wait, did I even say that right? Time for Wally's Wednesday Wisdom. Where you at? So I was just on the Instagram platform because I like to go live on the Instagram platform first. That's my biggest thing. I go live on the Instagram, then I come over here to the YouTube, and I go live on the YouTube. And I guess what I got going on today is I'm really telling people how to, it's always your mindset, right? But I'm always telling people in the middle of the week how to take a look around, and look at all the assets you got around you that you can use to your advantage. And so that's what it is. I see you people. I see you flooding in. That's what's up. And so I don't know how many of you come from the actual Instagram over to the YouTube, because I did try to hold both the live streams last week at the same time, but it seemed like most of you guys were here on the YouTube platform. So I might just start going live on this YouTube platform more, because it seems like, there's more of there's interaction everywhere. It seems like I'll pop my face up. Yo, what's up? I see you people. John, that's what's good. Yeah, and I like giving shout outs to all my people when I see you in the feed. I see you, Greg. What's up, Greg? My homie, man. Yeah. Tristan, I see you, Tristan. Yeah, and so what I want to get in today, guys, is helping you out, right? So we go through life. I see you. I see you, Jack. That's what's up, man. I see all my people there. Join in the live chat. That's what's great. Tell your friends about it, man. Have them come through, because it's a mindset, man. I'm trying to help all these people get to where I'm trying to get, right? And there's no saying that you can't get there. And so I'm just going to dive right into it, and I'm just going to say it, man. We look at life sometimes, and we feel like, we're climbing and we're climbing and we're climbing, and everything's just trying to beat us down, right? We're trying to do good at our job, and it just ain't working out for us. We just can't seem to get along with Joe Schmo over there welding all the big pipe, or we can't get along with so-and-so over there welding the little pipe, and we find excuses sometimes in our life for reasons why to not be happy with our circumstances. And so what I'm trying to help you guys do is appreciate and know your circumstances. I see you, David. That's what's up, man. Coffee Monster, I see you. What's up? I probably need some coffee too, but I'm just going to sip on some water. Been trying to cut out the Red Bulls in my life, because I already know that later in my life, that's going to affect me hard. And I try to eat healthy. I try to drink healthy. And I try to be healthy, because I know what you put in your body comes out of your body. I see you, Chris. And I want to encourage you guys, to really take a look around at your life and realize everything you got going on. You got people holding you down. You got people, picking you up, whoever it is and whoever they are. You got to learn to either pick them up or push them away. And I'm not saying push everybody away, because sometimes people might need your help. You might meet a friend, you might go to him, you might try to get some advice from him, and you might realize he's down and out. And there's nothing really you feel like he can offer you. Well, guess what? There might be something you can offer him. And you might just be like, yeah, and if you see it, you got to, and it's hard sometimes for us to see it, but if you see it, you got to be like, yeah, and then try to motivate somebody. I always try to motivate people, because nobody ever motivated me. When I was growing up, I had my coaches, I was cross country, I was track, and I have my coaches, and they do all they could to, pump up 20, 30, 40, 50 of you, however many it is. But how hard is it to pump up yourself, man? And that's where I am every day, every single day. I wake up, pop my collar, and I motivate myself. And I say, all right, guys, that's what I'm going to do. Number one, plan A. This is my plan. This is what I'm going to do. And I'm going to stick to the plan until my plan is accomplished. Because if we don't make these plans in life, we're not really going to accomplish anything. And so I'm always getting on here and telling you guys, make a plan, right? But that's what not today is about. It's not about making the plan. It's about looking at your circumstances around you and utilizing them. There's at times when we are at home and we feel like there's nothing to do, but there is. Look around. Something needs to be fixed. Somebody needs to be attended to. There's always something to do. And not only that too, but we have all the resources all the way around us at all times to do things that we don't think we need to actually do. And maybe we don't. Maybe you don't. But that's okay. Maybe you do. And that's the biggest thing, is taking a look around your life and seeing what you can use in your circumstances to get where you need to go. Everybody's asking me, how do I get on the pipeline? How do I become a rig welder? Well, they're looking at it at the wrong angle. They're looking at look at the circumstances of how do you really realistically get into a pipe welding job? And how do you become a helper? And you gotta dig deep and realize what it really truly is. And I'm here, and I've been telling you guys for years what it is. It's working the angle, guys. It's taking advantage of your advantage and going after it. The little opportunity to get your foot in the door is how you're going to get there, right? Yeah, it sucks. You're going to have to start sweeping floors. It sucks. But maybe you don't. Maybe you can come in polishing windows. Maybe you can come in and have a position that might lead right to a helper. You might be able to be a helper's helper. Oh yeah, helpers have helpers. I've seen helper, 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 helper. Oh yeah, there's some crazy wild stuff. I've seen so much wild stuff out there in the pipelines, in the facilities, as far as positions, creating positions for people. Oh, we need a bolt guy. Create a position for the bolt guy. He's lining out bolts. That's what he does. You need bolts, go to the bolt guy. They'll create a position for you. And so that's where I am in my life. I go out to a job, I negotiate. I say, all right, what do you got? What are you willing to offer? Don't be greedy, guys. They might have something that might not be so good, but guess what? Sometimes we got to suck it up and deal with what is being given to us. And I've said it once and I'll say it again. Don't look at the outcome, look at the income. It's quicker to make $200 today than to not have $200 for 2 weeks, right? So look how to go out there and seize the opportunity. There's so much work out there, realistically. People create jobs on a daily basis. And people are now creating more jobs because of what's going on in the world. And now more special positions are being even more created because of the conditions in the world, right? Take advantage to your advantage and learn how to work that angle. And that's what people are doing. And that's what this Wednesday is about. The wisdom of looking around your circumstances and realizing, how can I benefit from this? How can I make this work? And how can I prosper from it? And guess what? If you do it and you don't get nowhere, you might learn something still. And you might get rid of stuff that you didn't need that was dead weight. And you might gain something that is more valuable than money. Because sometimes a relationship and partnership is more valuable than any kind of dime that could ever be given to you. But again, the money does come into effect, and everybody's like, but I need the money. I got kids to feed. I got a wife to feed. I got bills to pay. I get it. Man, I see you, Will. That's what's up. I see you, John. I see you, Will. Oh, wait, same Will. I see you, Cole. I see you, people, man, and it's real. Look at life in a way that can help you. Not a way to take advantage in a bad way advantage, but a good advantage. Learn to take advantage of it in a good way. And go out there and make those partnerships. Make those relationships. Me in Southern Colorado hats, she makes these amazing welding shirts, and I love them. She does more than that. She makes the pants. I love them. It's a partnership. It's a relationship that we gain as a partnership, and we work together. She has her business, I have my business, and we don't let the other bullcrap, business ethics saturate the relationship. And that's with anything. You can't let other people ruin your relationship at home with your wife. You can't let people ruin your relationship with your kids. Don't let people ruin your relationship with your parents. If anybody's to tell you, I get it. Sometimes our parents aren't the best. Man, you guys are commenting and I'm going off. I feel this is crazy. I want to be able to respond to you, and I will. Genuinely. I'll go back, I'll go through the feed, and I want to respond to you. But you know what? It's real. You gotta stay the course and keep the ball rolling. Keep the momentum going. Don't stop. Keep it going. With the workshops, I wanted to stop. No, I got to keep it going. I got to keep teaching these kids. The one-on-one sessions, nope. Keep them going. Keep them going. These kids want to learn. They want to come in and they learn. I'm going to keep it going for you guys. Genuinely, I know how much of you people want to learn this passion. Well, I'll upload as much video content as I possibly can. But I'll tell you what, sometimes we don't get the grasp of things until it's in our hands, man. And we have to have things in our hands physically and see it sometimes to get us to the next level. Sometimes people are like, I need the money. Show me the money. And when you show the money, that person's ready to work. Whole attitude. Yes, sir. Where do you want me to stand? All right. And they go and they do that because money motivates, right? So many other things can motivate you. Don't look at money as your only motivation. Look at happiness as your motivation. I've had so many people tell me this year they're more happier this year than they've ever been in their life because of the money situation. Like when I said the whole pandemic didn't cripple me, it catapulted me. Oh, I'm so happy in my life right now. Tell you what, genuinely, you got to find the happiness within. The happiness is not going to be the big truck with rims. Oh, temporarily, yes, it'll keep you happy. Oh yeah, but guess what? Deep down inside, it's not going to fulfill any kind of void you have in you. A lot of money in the bank for security. I can understand how that can make somebody feel good. But then again, some people love living paycheck to paycheck, and that verge of just got to go out and got to make it, got to keep ends meeting, man. Not me, but some people live for things. Find out what you live for and run that angle. I live for this welding out, but I live for so much. First of all, I tell you all the time. I say it every time. I live for my God. I live for my wife. I live for my kids. I live for this welding pipe. Yep, I live for the bling and I live for the money sometimes. It's sad because I don't want to be the representation of anybody that does things like that. And so I don't let it be the center of my life. I don't let it control my life. I don't let it predict my life. I won't let it predict my life. So today is Wednesday. It's the middle of the week. It's beating you down. You're working. You're welding big pipe. You're welding little pipe. The boss is a jerk. The wife's not being polite. Guess what? Go buy some flowers. Take them to your boss. I mean, your wife. Bring an apple to your boss. Tell your boss like, hey, I appreciate the opportunity. Thank you. Be respectful. Be thankful. Be grateful. That's what it's always about. And not alone that too. The most important thing is just being happy. Be happy in your life. It's not working out at work and you can't get along with people. Be happy. Show them that no matter what, you can be happy. It's hard sometimes to be happy, but it's just like motivation. You got to reach down inside and sometimes you got to pull it out. And you got to put that smile on. And you got to say, you know what, boss? It sucks that we got to go get in that muddy ditch and that I got to put my butt boots on. And then my brand new gloves are probably going to get soaked because I don't have a backup pair. But you're paying me to do the job. And that's what you hired me to do, was to go weld the pipe. And so guess what? I drew the short straw. It's time to go weld the pipe. And I've had to do it. And I've proved it over and over, time and time again. You just have to suck it up sometimes and ride it out. It's the momentum ball. Keep it going. Because the moment you stop it and you don't go, you start falling. You start crashing. It's just like a plane. You got to take flight. And I was just saying this earlier on Instagram. You got to learn how to take flight. And the moment your plane starts going down, you got to learn how to guide it back into path and take right back off. Because it's important, guys. Your wife depends on you. The kids depend on you. Your job depends on you. I depend on you. No matter what you're doing, you might be doing something in the world that I genuinely depend on. You're making toilet paper. We depend on that stuff. I don't want to be a man and have to use my hand. But if I have to, I will. But it's reality. There's people all over the world that have their own skills, their own techniques, their own niche. Find out what your is. If it's not welding, then maybe it's cutting metal and bending metal and twisting metal. Still can be related metal. Maybe you start off just tacking. Learn how to tack. Learn how to just make little spot tacks. Whatever it is, you just have to keep developing it. It's just like the brain. It's a muscle. You got to keep strengthening it on a daily basis. Take that sword of yours and just sharpen it. Sharpen the heck out of it and keep sharpening it. And don't stop, because guess what? When it's your turn and you get that phone call and I'm like, guess what, bro? We need pipeliners. Where are you at? And you're like, oh, dang, I haven't been practicing. I'm going to be like, oh, no, when was the last time you did, your skills are not sharpened up or what? And you're like, I'm going to need a day or two. I'm like, no, dude, we need you tomorrow. We need you tomorrow, bro. That's what it's going to be, guys. That's the reality of things. You've heard it again. You'll hear people say it all the time. Be ready for the opportunity when it comes for you. Be ready. Because guess what? I've had opportunities pass me up and slide under my nose because I wasn't prepared and I wasn't ready. So be ready. Be prepared. Have that sword ready to slice your cake and go and get a bite when it's time. Because it's going to happen. The president election is going to is going to go through. And Trump is going to win. No, I don't know for sure. But somebody's going to win. And whoever goes into office and goes into power in the United States is really going to run the United States, because that's what they do. They either run the United States into the sky or they run it into the ground. One way or the other, it's going to happen. And no matter which side of the politics you're on, it doesn't even matter. To be honest, it's going to matter what you're going to do. Because if things hit the fan and you're not prepared for this, it's an opportunity. Never can look at it like it's a bad situation. No, it'll be an opportunity. Whoever gets into office, it'll be an opportunity. One way or another, one thing or another, there's opportunity. An opportunity to sell all your welding equipment at pennies on the dime, or thriving work, there's an opportunity. So you just have to realize that things take time. It doesn't happen overnight. And I explain that over and over and over. It takes years of practice. 17 years of putting on that hood every single day and going to work and working on my craft. MIG, TIG, stick, downhill, uphill. Doesn't even matter. Side hill. I do it all. I love welding. Of course, there's things I never got an opportunity to do in trying to weld. Underwater welding? Well, I'm in the state of Colorado. We don't have any underwater welding. Thought of it back in the day. Thought about going out to Florida and thought becoming an underwater welder. And just decided it was best to keep my 2 feet on solid ground. And so that's what I've done. And I'll continue to do that. And I don't want to go on and on these YouTube channels. I just want to give you guys some wisdom. So I'm always going to cut it short now. I'm not going to go on for very long. I'm going to tell you what you need to know on a Wednesday. And that's all it is, man. Take advantage to your advantage. Look at the circumstances around you and realize life's not as hard as you may make it. And you know what? Be happy. Because when things hit the fan, you don't want to be having a pissed off attitude. Nope. You want to be happy about it. It's gonna suck. It's gonna suck bad. It's gonna be like, dang. But you know what? What are you gonna do about it? It is what it is, right? That's the reality of it. It is what it is. And so we got the video contents coming out of the welding constantly, telling you guys the content's coming. Content's coming. It's just me filming it. I don't have the film crew, but soon there's gonna be that film crew up there filming me. So stay tuned and stay real. And if you got questions, you know where to find me. And of course, I do got another workshop coming up November 22nd. I want you guys to know about it. I want you guys to be out there. You know, this is my annual workshop. This is it. This means I've been doing it for a year now, and I'm happy to teach as many people as I can out there. And I want to continue to teach you guys and give you everything I can. And if you're genuinely not happy with it, it's okay. Tell me. I need that structural criticism. I haven't had anybody tell me they're not happy with their results. You know what? I'll continue to help you. Even after you come to this workshop, I'll continue to help you. That's what I do. You can ask anybody who's been to my workshop if I'm going to take care of you. I promise to take care of you. Come on down and be a part of it. You know, it's great. If it's not for you, I understand. I've had people tell me, you know, the price is a little steep. And I've had other people, or I've had a lot of people tell me, I'm coming back for the third time. And so we have had these recomers, you know, and I'm happy to teach you over and over and again. But at some point, you're going to need to tone your skill and figure it out. I can come and I can lead you to that weld test, but it's going to be on you. And realize, I'm going to take all these numbers down. Yeah, I got every single guy's number down, and I know every single guy's weld skill that's come through that workshop. And I'm going to tell you right now, I know half of you got it, and I know half of you will get it, and I know all y'all will make it, because I instilled what you needed. Yep, and I've seen it in all y'all when y'all left. Y'all had it. Remember that, you know? Take that with you and keep going. All right, let me go back through some of these comments because there's so many of them. I'm just going straight to the top. Everybody's saying what's up. You know, not a lot of questions there, huh? Hey, man, I love you guys too, man. I got nothing but love for you guys. Bear Claw, that's what's up, man. I like that, you know? You guys are awesome. The boss, what's up, man? You guys are awesome, man. You guys are totally cool. And this, so yeah, that's all I am. I'm just preaching the wisdom. However you want it, and keep going with it, all right? When you're working on a 5mm plate, use 7013-332 at 110 volts in the weld pool. Why would that be? Well, I'll tell you what. Everybody's different when they weld. Nathan Johnson, everybody's different, bro. I'm different compared to the next guy welding to me, just compared to the other guy welding to me. I run at a different weld heat than he might be running at a heat. He might be going faster than me. I might be going slower and stacking. And he just might be cruising. And so it's different. It depends on everything. You're right. The size heat's going to depend on your puddle. And then it's going to depend on the size of puddle, how much stretch you get out of the rod. So I'm hoping that answers it. I mean, a 332 at 110 volts sounds great to me. You like that Trump, do you, Coffee Monster? You're all about your Trump. That's cool, man. And I'm not mad at you. So many people are for him. And you know what? It's funny. I seen a sign just down the street with a Biden sign, and it was it had like a clamp around the sign, like a metal clamp, so you couldn't steal the sign, and then it had a chain going from that to the post. And I was like, well, that's a new one. So, yeah. So that's what it is. Greetings from Mexico. I see you, man. That's what's up. Tim, y'all, it seems like a couple of you are from Mexico. And so, yeah, you guys are from all over the world. Oh, I see my buddy Steve. What's up, Steve? You're my dog, Steve. I love you, Steve. The guy grew up with this kid. Man, an inspiration, Steve. So much of an inspiration to me. Well, mad love, James. I appreciate it. Will, you guys are awesome, man. And nothing but love. And stay real, okay? You know I'm going to be back next Wednesday, again, with some wisdom. So thanks for tuning in. Tell your friends about it, man. Hit that share button, please. If you're not subscribed, subscribe. You know, it's all about spreading the word. Of course, I'm trying to spread and get to know more and more people. There's people out there that still need my help. I want to reach them. I want to get to them. Oh, dang, I didn't realize. Australia's in the house. Yeah, that's what's up. You guys are from all over the world. I love you. For real, man. If I can teach you from Colorado in the United States halfway across the world, then I'm gonna. And I will. I will. I promise. I'll do the best I can. Dang, yeah, it was a straight up mousetrap on that sign. I'm telling you, man, it's crazy. Well, I'll try to talk about welding. I will talk about welding. You want to talk more about welding? We'll talk more about welding. I can get more on the welding topic, and I'll definitely drop more knowledge. But I want to dive into these videos, and I really want to start showing you guys my skill on these videos. So we've been really trying to focus on just that, on how I'm going to give you my best skill on these video content. All right? And we'll get there. All right? If you haven't voted, I guess go vote. It doesn't matter who you vote. I really don't care. Because I'm not going to tell anybody how they should live their life. I'm only going to give you wisdom on how you can live your life. You can pick it up and take it, or you can drop it down and leave it. That's life. That's anything. Weld skill, everything. Oh, so when you're chipping the slag off? So if there's little holes, yes, it's porosity. You know, you will have to grind that out unless you're burning hot and you feel confident in burning it out. Me, sometimes if I see a little tiny hole, I feel confident enough to burn it out. As far as chipping slag, when it comes to chipping slag, if the slag is in your way and it's real heavy, you're going to have to chip it. Now, there's times when I'm running uphill on pipe and I'm filling and I don't chip it. And the reason why is because when I break arc, right where I break arc, that stop, there's not very much slag there. So I'm able to strike up above it, drag down to it, and then fire right back up on it and burn out that little tiny slag. I hope that helps you out. That's real. And that's how I go. And I always weld uphill, you know, and if I weld flat like that, the slag usually doesn't chase me. And if it does, chip it and get it out of your way. If you see a little bit of porosity hole, you might have to grind it. As far as like going through a magnetic test or a die pin test like that, you're up against something like that, take the precaution. Grind it out. Do your diligence to be right about it. Because if you don't, it's going to bite you in the ass. Could end up costing you a job, right? What's a good auto darkening lens? Well, I'm going to be honest. I've used many auto darkening lenses. And I see a lot of auto darkening lenses out there. And what I'm seeing with auto darkening lenses out there is they're great auto darkening lenses. But you have to try it for yourself. Because it might be different the way I look through it, through you look through it. Now, I just recently did a trial of the TrueArc lenses. I am a super duper fan of the lens. And if you know about them, go and check them out. He's out of Texas. I believe it's called TrueArc. And it's a shade, it's a blue shade. It's a light blue shade. It's an amazing shade. It's probably the best shade I've ever used. And I've used a lot of shades. I'm showing you guys all my shades on here, right? Yeah, I've used a lot of shades. Right now, that's my favorite shade. That's what I'm rocking. Because I'm rocking that TrueArc shade. I think that's what it's called. I hope so. I got a box over there. I better check. TrueArc. Go and check out the TrueArc lenses. Tell them Wally's Welding World sent you. We don't have any discount hooked up, but he'd probably think it's cool to just know that I'm talking about it and that it is a great lens. I rock a shade 10. You know, I've always rocked a shade 10. Unless I was welding something darker like aluminum. You want to go to a 12 or a 13 because aluminum's bright. Definitely put in some earplugs because you don't want to listen to it. But yeah, there's all kinds of great lenses out there. What's up from the DTX? I think that's what, Dallas, Texas? I don't know. I'm from Colorado. Well, man, if you guys want to get into the workshop, you have to email me. I would like to talk more about the workshop on here, but it's more of kind of just a private conversation, you know, that I take to the emails. And you guys know where to reach me. I always tell you to reach me at wallysweldingworld@gmail.com. It's pretty easy to remember. Wally's Welding World. All right? Oh, that says Weld Professor. Yeah. And, you know, go check out SoCos. If you guys haven't checked out the website, SoCos, yeah. And, you know, I don't push it often, but I always say, you know, I got them hoodies for you guys if you want them. They're there for you. If not, it's all good. I'm not offended that you don't buy stuff from me. But what I would suggest is definitely checking it out. And if you enjoy it and you want it, that's up to you. You have the option to get it. The great thing about life is we all have options. Options for everything in life. Except for, you know, some things. Some things might not have an option. All right, guys, we're going to call it a night. I think I'll cut it short because I don't want to go all night, all long. I got to go eat my dinner, and I got to go relax and go to bed. It is what it is. I love you guys. Nothing but love from the bottom of my heart. Like I said, please subscribe if you haven't. And tell your friends about it. Share it. Be like, hey, man, check out this guy. Every Wednesday he's dropping some wisdom. It's not the greatest, but it's dope if you think it is. If not, cool. No offense. Love you guys. Stay real. Be sure to hit that up smash button. And after I upload the video, drop where you're from. You know, TWP and put where you're from in the world, man, because I definitely want to start giving more stickers out. Something I wasn't doing, and I want to give more slaps out to you guys. So I'm going to go through every week. I'm going to try to pick somebody out randomly and give you guys some Wally's Wellness World slaps to go and either put on your car, your lunchbox, or wherever you're going to put it, on your mirror at home, wherever. I'm out. Stay cool, my people. It's been real.